like the other boys do. They stare at me while I stare at you. Why can't I keep you safe as my own? One moment I have you, the next you are gone. Rehearse steps on an empty stage. That boy's got my heart in a silver cage. Why can't you want me like the other boys do? They stare at me while I rage.
What's up, guys? My name is Brandon. My artist name is DBA. I'm 19 years old and I make music. So DBA is actually my initials. So my real name, or actually I should say my real name, but like my given name is not actually Brandon, but it's my preferred name. So, but I don't really tell people my first name because like then people start calling me that and I don't like that. A is Aviston because it's like my middle names. But my last name is Ford and I just didn't want to put like DeBath because that doesn't make sense. There's a reason I don't want to just stick to one genre. And I try to like go into different lanes that I can. So I think the best thing I could do is just try to be myself, think about my experiences that go on in my life and play it into my music. I might stretch the truth, but like you gotta do what you gotta do just to, you know, get the emotion across.
I've noticed that a lot of your music, when I was listening to it, it has like a mix of like trap on fashion, but then also like some like Jersey dance styles.
Yeah.
But then you also have songs where you like completely switch it up to kind of like a more, I don't really know how to describe it, like a more like pop sound. So what inspired like your versatility in sound?
Man, that's a good question. I would say like what inspired me was I was one of those people that kind of got like made fun of for listening to artists that people didn't like at first. For example, like I was listening to like Brent Faiyaz in like 2016, 2017. It was really just my goal just to really just get different ears for different music. That's why like also I sample a lot of stuff from different places. Like I like to do that because at the end of the day it just makes people, like it brings cultures together. Like if I could bring like the Brazilian culture and then the Jersey club culture together, just the random two I could pull together and it works perfectly.
Do you have like a favorite producer that you like working with, or is it just you just go all out?
Okay, so I'm kind of just like willy-nilly with who I choose.
Yeah.
My little brother George, he's a videographer now, but he used to make a lot of my beats. But my favorite producer probably is this artist. Okay, it's Cash Cobain probably.
Yeah.
It's this one producer named Sahara, and he's just phenomenal. He just knows how to capture like the right amount of melodies. And Tori on the beat. I think those few are really good.
What is your favorite song to perform live? But also like what's your favorite song of yours?
Oh, it's a hard question.
Hard question, yeah.
I'll say it's definitely for me. It's like Acting a Fool, which is like an unreleased song. It's like the last song I play at every show though.
Yeah. Is that the one where you run in the crowd?
Yeah, that's one I always run in the crowd. That's my favorite song, so like I will always jump in the crowd for that one. But it's definitely that one, or probably like Swang. I like Swang a lot. I think those two are my favorites to perform. But I wouldn't even call myself a rapper. I try to call myself an artist half the time because like yes, a lot of artists and rappers are blowing up right now, but I feel like some of it is well done. Like there's certain artists I listen to, like Rich and Mary, especially that's like underground stuff. Yeah. And then others, you know, really just sound like other people, and I don't like want to act like those other people. Cool. But my favorite song, like regular, Get Over It, hands down, ever. Like that's my my favorite song ever. I don't get it, you the only one that know me. Got a different type of leverage on my head, though. I used to play basketball a lot, and then I stopped after a while. So I started like singing because I really liked music. It was like my second hobby. And so I joined a chorus outside of school for a little bit, and then I joined the chorus in school, and then I quit in high school because I was like, there's too much homework, and I'm not trying to play a saxophone in like a 2-bedroom apartment in Brooklyn. Just kind of kept singing on my own, and that's how I have my voice. My voice is very gone now, but that's because I was doing a little too much.
You were talking about Brooklyn, and I also like saw that you were from there. Do you gather a lot of inspiration from artists there, or like the area, or is it just like an all-around thing?
For sure, Brooklyn is like that's my home. So like everything I've seen there is what I've grown up on. A lot of it is really Jamaican music though, because I live in a Jamaican household. I love the whole New York drill scene. I love just certain artists, you know. I live a couple blocks away from like the Biggie mural. Like J.I., like the Prince of New York, lives like 5 blocks like to the left of me. A rapper 26AR lives like 3 blocks the other way. Like these are all rappers, but like these are people I've also seen just randomly. So like I'm just like, oh, word.
Yeah.
So but you're just surrounded by it. So at a certain point, you just kind of listen and just gain knowledge from everybody around you.
So if you could collaborate with any, I'm just gonna say 5 artists on your next album, who would it be?
Like ever?
Ever. Yeah.
Ever. It's crazy. One. I mean, you know, for the culture, I'm gonna put Woody on there. You know, I have to. That's the homie.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna say Erykah Badu. I'll definitely put her on there. Okay. I got it. I said Erykah Badu, Smino.
Yeah.
I'll put Smino on there for sure. Bandman Real. That's for the Jersey type of vibe. And then that's 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so one more. Dang. Lil Yachty.
Alright, cool.
Hands down.
How do you balance being an artist and also being a student at the same time, and like kind of the stress of both?
It's hard.
Yeah.
For sure. There's a reason I don't drop a lot, because I'm really just working on and I have a lot of stuff I sit on, but I'm really big on like, I'm not gonna put it out unless it's quality. My goal is just to focus and get what I need to get done. That's why I stayed here over break, like fall break. I didn't leave. I didn't go back to New York. Even people who don't live in New York went to New York.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not going back. They're like, why? I'm like, I need to sit down and make music. They're like, you can do that anytime. I was like, nah, but it's different. Like if I got a whole 4 days to myself to record and be as loud as I want in this house, like I'm gonna do exactly that.
So my last question for you is, what was your quote, like, made it moment, if you've had one, or what will be your made it moment if you're planning on having one?
Honestly, when I perform a show that's like not on West and I feel good about it.
Yeah.
And I haven't done that yet. I mean, I haven't performed out of West yet. So
Yeah.
I feel like my made it moment would also be like, honestly, Rolling Loud. Like I always want to, that's like one of my dreams, just to perform at Rolling Loud. So I told myself, like, I at least set a goal to myself. I have like, I don't know where, like right here, I have like a positivity book my mom gave me. So like every day, like I read this thing, and it tells me like what I want to do, and I write down on the side like what I want to do. Rolling Loud's like one of my biggest dreams to perform at, and I just want to like, I told myself next year I don't want to be at school. I want to be like touring. I want to be like spring. I want to be back here on some coming home type of stuff.
Yeah.
So I have a lot planned, a lot in the store. It's just now it's time to put in pain.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course.
Wasting my energy on you, just for you. If only you could just see the time of stress, the times that I compare myself to you. I swear it's proof.